Yo, yo, bro, this is 508, bro. Look, bro, my fault. That didn't work out with this girl being here. It just she deleted my videos of my pants. We talking about the pants. She went and literally deleted them. She a freaking snake. She gotta go. Oh, and I posted a video. I'm not gonna let her delete it. I'll never trust her again. I posted a video. I just posted it. I think it got 508 in it. Me saying, so where's my 502? 501 posting on there about YouTube. Or 502, 503, 504, 505. I did like two 505 parts. A 506 and a 507. Where are those at? They gone. What was I titling them? Yo, she took my keys. Some of them, like 3 of them. Not my keys. She took my pants. She deleted all of them. I go in there and ask her. That's on one of the recent videos. She told me, what video? Now that right there, that's some scary levels. It's like, yo, bro, just tell them, bro, that this happened, and we both gonna be straight. You get there, you're like, I don't know what happened. You're like, bro, say what happened, bro. I don't know what happened. You get jammed up, bro. That's the level I looked at it. How she did me, bro. Tell me some, I don't know what you're talking about. You a freaking snake. You a slime me out, bro. Bump you, jit. That's where you finna go, bro. Let's go. Cali, over her. Oh, all these girls, bro. As long as she acting right, bro. That's how I'm gonna say it, though, bro. She gotta actually like you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not like this girl or these other girls that don't care about you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got enough gas, bro. I can make this stuff last 2 days. Oh, God. How I feel, chat? I feel like, them pants videos, it was kind of like personal to me, you know what I'm saying? To let me remember, like, yeah, bro, you really weird, bro. You a weirdo, bro. You be doing weird stuff, you know what I'm saying? You be moving stuff around, taking my stuff, saying you don't know where it was. Like, for instance, I left some chargers on the table. I asked about it, I said, where's my chargers? I said, I ain't touch your charger. I come over here, I see my chargers right here. I never put anything right there, so that's just an example, you know what I'm saying? I have blamed her for like 1 or 2 things. Thought she took my key, maybe 3. I thought she took my stuff, but she didn't have it. I put it somewhere, I forgot where I put it. I'm gonna just say 2 solid times that happened. But nah, bro. My pants, bro, it was evidence on the video. And the fact that the video not there now, which there's views on it, bro. People could have screen recorded. But, man, YouTube got it. They got it. Bro, all I gotta tell the police, I'm not saying it's gonna be police now. All I have to tell the police, look at everything I posted, every title I posted. She said she didn't post it. Look at the title. Police could do that. You gonna shut her down. All right, they'll do it if it's for the president. You feel what I'm saying? They'll do it then. So, what am I saying? I'm just saying, nah, bro. I tried to be cool. In fact, redhead girl was treating me just how she treated me just how redhead girl was treating me. Honestly, I've been leaning on when redhead girl was doing it, I told her leave quick. Try to put her stuff out, everything. This one, I've been keeping my mouth shut. I'm just saying, bro, you still stay, bro. Just stop acting like this one. I ain't gonna talk to you while you here. Now, she boosted it every day, just arguing and starting stuff and being a negative energy to my presence of positivity and trying to grind, slowing me down, telling me, yo, come here, come do something right when I'm trying to drill, and then I stop playing for the rest of that day. That's happened over 4 times, bro. Bro, no, you're not gonna stop my grind, bro. I'm Boss Man D-Lo, Mo Chicken, bro. Learn half of a song in one day, one sitting, or the whole thing in one sitting, then you worry about smoking. Or at least get one part done when you hop on, get something done, literally. That's who I am, bro. So I'm gonna say this last part, then we're gonna get into our video. And you think you got energy that you on my video, I'm all on your video. You've been trying to delete video parts because you just a robber chick that try to rob people, so you don't want to be on nobody's stuff, bro. Part of what you is, you strip at the end of the day, you used to only trying to get the bag from people naked. So look, bro, last thing I gotta say, bro, you had a good chance. You freaking goofy. To have me not goddamn tell you leave, bro, and try to deal with your buns. All I said, bro, you got to deal with a group chat, bro, with me, Callie, and all the tracks knock off over at Ruby Rose, Tiana Lou Beauty, Erin Chanel, you know what I'm saying? All these girls, bro. That's all I said. We're gonna see who I pick, bro. I gotta talk to all of them to see who I like. And Horses Don't Psych You On Girls, that's the other one. On Phenomenal Musician Instagram, I'm about to wrap it up. Just basically put, we had a chance, bro, to goddamn not have to, you feel me, like, not have to, you know, not have to have me not liking you, you feel me? You had a chance, maybe you could have made it to the Trap Beats Knockoff for a video call, the group chat. That's what you had, bro. She said she didn't want to be on it. I don't care. You had a chance to make it to where I meet all of them. You feel me? Now, even if I don't get none of them, I still won't want you. What a goofy. Let's smile though. She's trying to break my spirit like weed. You got an energy of it's so evil, bro. You just gotta get mad before you smoke. That's it. I want some stuff like that. Like, I don't give a freak, bro. She gone. So they trying to annoy me with some bull stuff, bro. Man, tighten up, bro. I don't hear that garbage. And that stuff trash, bro. That's what the freak I thought. Man, I'm over here trolling, bro. I got all this bull stuff in my goddamn history now. Matter of fact, I put the new videos at the front. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Let's smile, bro. Let's smile. Let's smile. Let's smile, okay?
I get stuck, I feel like I'm forcing something.
Let me put, she finna be gone, chat. It's over with.
New Airhead Sour Bars. They start sour.
Hi, I'm Carol.
And they stay sour. What up, man?
What up, man?
Life, dog.
We gotta redo that, bro. You gotta smile better, bro.
What up, man?
What up, man? Let's try one more time, bro. Let's see what we got.
What up, man?
What up, man? Alright, there you go.
Life, dog.
Yeah, bro, man.
What you doing?
Working. I've been streaming stuff. Going good, so I'm just trying to keep it going. Stay young. I be seeing you be hopping up.
Yeah, because like, I started out doing like OG YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Nah,
cool,
the
like
vlog, yeah.
the day-to-day, like way back in the day. But I still do mine, but it's like the new age now. Personalities, everybody's streaming. So it's cool to tap in and just like be part of that energy. Just, you know, I love the fans and like the chat and like their perspective point of view and all that. So it's super duper fun.
Yeah, nah, they're cool.
You're doing an album, right? You're doing an independent?
Well, I'm with Epic.
Oh, you were Epic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but Nah, I think I'm about to try to finish the whole album. I got songs that I already got made, but I'm gonna try to like get it right.
So you basically start from scratch.
Kinda. Like I got like maybe like 5 or 6 songs.
The ones that you already recorded.
Yeah.
Streams.
Yeah, so I'm trying to like make them up. I'm trying to make more. Why y'all saying Mike, man? How much you smoke a day?
I smoke all day.
Like all day.
Yeah, like as soon as I wake up, that's like
What's the longest you feel like you've been sober?
Well, when I go to Dubai or like Middle Eastern countries, I can't smoke over there.
Yeah.
So the plane ride there is like 16 hours. So that's 16 hours. And then there's like 2 days while I'm there and then 16 back. So that's like 3 days.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you've been high more of your life than sober.
No, I wouldn't say that. Because I didn't start smoking heavy till like, oh, well, nah, yeah. At my age, yeah, for sure. You right.
For real?
Yeah, I've been stoned more than sober for my life. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Right. But that's cool though.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to stop though. Like,
Why?
it's just, I be breaking out and shit. You probably don't have that problem.
What, like from weed?
Yeah.
You're allergic to it?
I'm not allergic to it, but if I smoke, I think it's because I around and like eat sweets.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you eat healthy when you get the munchies?
Yeah, I don't get much. You might just eat.
Yeah, I eat bad.
Yeah, nah, you gotta eat meals. You gotta treat yourself like a king. See, I smoke like I'm in Jamaica. So I eat like fruits and, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff like that. I don't be eating candy like that. Yeah. You gotta treat yourself right. You know what I'm saying? And like, you can indulge, you can have a little sweet here and there.
Yeah.
But like, nah, just to like smoke and get the munchies and chill. Like, nah, I'm a productive, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I work out 5, sometimes 6 days a week. I do yoga 3 times a week. Like, I do all that and I get high.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta just know how to discipline myself when I smoke. That'd be a problem, bro.
Yeah, everybody's not like a all-day stoner though, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can still be considered a stoner and only smoke like once or twice a day. Like, if that's what your routine is, you know what I mean? Because like some people that slows them down, some people it makes them like too comfortable so they don't be wanting to do nothing or they don't have no like goals or aspirations. You know, they're just like super relaxed when they smoke.
Yeah.
So it's like them type of people, they need to smoke at the end of the day.
See, I think that's me. Like, I got goals and aspirations, but I gotta like, bro, they throwing me off, bro. They keep talking about this mic, this shit pisses me off. I think that's me. Like, I got goals and aspirations.
I hear.
That's what I'm saying. You say something real quick.
Yeah. Yes, my mind.
Man, hey, all right, start timing it out, bro, because y'all throwing me off and y'all keep saying it's a mic, bro. It ain't nothing wrong with no damn mic, bro. Start timing these out. Y'all get on my nerves. But, nah, yeah, I think I need to be a night smoker, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah, just like get all your business done during the day. Then at nighttime, just chief up. Yeah, come up with some ideas.
You smoke before you record, right?
Yeah.
You high right now?
Super stoned. I smoked on the way over here. Like, it was like I live way out, so it was a nice little car ride.
Man, you want to see the crib real quick?
Yeah.
Go around the crib, man. We can smoke outside.
All right.
But don't talk to me, bro. I'm not playing, bro. You gotta go, bro. No, bro. Bye. That's for deleting my videos. That's for deleting my videos. Bye.
Stop telling me about a damn mic. Is the mic sound?
I ain't tell you can touch my phone, bro. And I know you gonna do. You say I'll do it again. Bye. Now you gone. I bet you. I believe you would. And believe that you are leaving. Believe that right now. Believe that. All right, bye. Now you can start talking to me. But you need to be leaving right now. You said, well, I'll leave right now. Go ahead, leave right now. Leave right now. Yeah, that's what I thought, bro. Yeah, get the freak up on, bro, early in the morning. As early as possible. Don't even try to sit here alone, bro. I don't want to see your face, bro.
Let me get my walkie-talkie real quick.
Look at, she want to be my friend so bad, bro. But she want to delete people's videos, bro. She want to delete people's videos, though, right? Right?
Yeah, no problem.
You said what?
If it's there, type, you know?
You want to delete people's videos, right? Now leave for it. Leave, bye. Next dude, don't delete his videos.
Bro, you know what my favorite song of yours is? Oh.
Nah, I ain't doing too much. You doing too much by touching my stuff behind my back, bro. You a snake, bro.
Nigga, I'm probably like...
You touching my phone, bro. I'm done talking to this girl. She didn't even have to come out of the room, bro. Period, bro.
Young as hell, man.
Bro, you know I was like 15 and I used to spam you on Twitter. Saying, hey, you my favorite artist, then you wrote me back and was like, you're a firework. Boy, I printed that shit out.
I think you mad you leaving. I think that's what you really mad about.
I need to go.
All right, bye. I think you need to go too. And you need to leave right now. Shoot, it ain't too late, actually. What happened when you called your ride? They said not right now. That's what I thought, bro. You can't even leave right now. That's what I thought. They ain't even messing with you, bro.
Maytag knows that while you may look like your pet,
If I had money on Cash App, I would leave.
in a good way, you don't want to wear your pet's hair. Powerful pet hair removal with the Pet Pro system. Conquer pet hair like a pro.
Unless you got money on Cash App, you can give me. Leave right now. Stop, go right now.
I get stuck, I feel like I'm forced to do something.
Yeah, for sure.
Stop and go.
I ain't got nothing for you.
I'll give it to you in cash.
You can start talking to me. That's what you can do. Just go ahead and leave.
Okay, I'm trying.
All right, bye.
You don't got money on Cash App, so I can let you go? No?
Like,
Weekend, bro.
see, I want to ask you certain questions. Can we get the IRL cam down here? Oh, you got it. Never mind. Because I want to be inspired. You know what I'm saying? So I like to know about like what was your best moment as an artist? Like when you start making the most money and all type like that.
I feel like my best moment was when I left Warner Brothers. I was probably like 21 years old. I had signed a deal with them, and it was a major deal. It was for a single, but they did an option for the album, and they never picked up the album, so that they only signed me for a single deal. But I had done so much work for that single, where I was doing radio and meeting DJs and doing drops and stuff like that. So I had done a lot of work on the label side, but they ended up not optioning for my album. So they just was like, yeah, you're done. So they I basically just went back to Pittsburgh. I came out here to LA for a couple months, but then I basically just went back to Pittsburgh. And at that time, I discovered Twitter. MySpace had just came to an end, so I discovered Twitter, and I got a camera, and I started recording my own YouTube videos.
Damn, straight?
Yeah, exactly. And then that's when everything changed for me, bro. I gained a following. I was able to sell merch. I hit the road. I went on tour. I was making videos. I was making mixtapes. That was the Dat Piff era, so I was able to just make mixtapes and load them up online. So that was a really, really good, fun time for me, because that was the shift of, being that artist and then changing and then working for myself, but using everything that I learned, from the major label standpoint, to put me to where I'm at, like that. So yeah, those were That was like my favorite time. And now too, because I'm able to like reinvent and do a lot of those things that I did before. I'm able to apply that to now, and it just feels great, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a personal question.
What's up?
What's the most money you made in one show?
Probably 3 million. Yeah.
Where you go to get that?
Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah, I heard about them niggas.
Yeah.
I heard about them niggas. I ain't gonna lie. How long was the set?
45.
45.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild. Did you jump on stage or was you just vibing?
They got different laws over there, so you can't take your shirt off.
So it goes.
Yeah.
And you can't cuss like, can't be like, get your hands up, because they're just like a little strict over there.
Damn.
But well, of course, can't smoke weed, can't drink liquor. But it's a vibe though. They take care of you, man. They fly you out there real nice, put you in a nice ass hotel, treat you real good, and when you're in with the royalty over there, then you can, you know, the rules bend a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, just as long as you're a good boy.
Nah, that's hard.
Yeah, with it 3 M's.
3 M's?
Yeah, they're back.
What is like a net 30 or that bitch hit before you pulled up?
Nah, yeah, we had the whole thing before we pulled up.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Hell yeah.
One day I get 3 million for a show, man.
Oh, for sure, hell yeah. We get 3 mil for a walkthrough just to be there, like, you know what I'm saying? You might have to perform, you might not, bro.
That's crazy. Do you like doing clubs?
I fuck with clubs. Yeah, I like clubs because I fuck with the DJs. Like the DJs, they keep you in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like that's old school, but it's never going out of style. It's like if you have relationships with actual real to play your music, and you can talk to them and, you know, or send them exclusives, do drops and like that. Any DJ that I meet, I'm like, yo, just send me a drop list, I got you. Or if you need anything, let me know. Like, that keeps you in the game for years and years and years. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I gotta start doing that.
Yeah, the DJs, bro.
I just start really with the clubs and performing at the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm finna hit that bitch.
Yeah, I come from a different era, bro. Like, I'm 37 years old, so we used to do mixtapes, and there was a lot of like street team and just it was a different strategy. Yeah, exactly. It was like a different strategy back then. But a lot of the same still applies. It's just on a different level. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the DJs are like OGs, and I used to DJ myself for like, you know, 3 or 4 years, and my main thing was playing like SoundCloud. Like I used to go to big ass clubs in Vegas or do like yacht parties, but play like McConan when he first came out, right? You know what I'm saying? Or
Oh,
like,
so you was the nigga.
Yeah.
You wasn't rapping, you was just DJ.
Yeah, I was DJing. Yeah, hell yeah, I did that for years. But you know, music changed during that time, and that's always been my thing, is like really supporting the underground and like the up and coming artists, like using my platform to help other people, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So being a DJ definitely, like, you know, helped that out too.
That's fire.
Hell yeah.
That's fire. What's out of all the shit you bought, what's like the dumbest shit you bought?
The dumbest I bought. I don't really buy dumb. I pretty much have everything that I ever bought. I've just like done stuff before where it was like, one day I crashed my car and then the next day I just went and bought another car. Like,
Man, what car you
I
crash?
had an old school, well, I still got it. I had a 69 Chevelle, well, I have a 69 Chevelle, but I crashed it and I was so upset that I crashed it and I had to take a trip. I went to Pittsburgh the next day and I was just driving and I seen a Camaro in Pittsburgh. I was like, man, pull over. And just went and bought the Camaro because I was pissed that I crashed my Chevelle.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How much they charge you?
I think it was like 30 for it. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, I just jumped out, just hopped out, was like, here, man, let me get the car and drive that home. Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah, it's like that. I don't do stuff like that no more because I got business managers. I'm smarter with my money. And, you know, I don't crash cars anymore, so we good to go.
Yeah, I'll be buying them sometimes.
What you be buying?
You Counted 2 is undeniably awesome.
Really?
Yeah. You Counted 2.
With Apartments.com capturing the hearts of hundreds of millions of renters, everybody wants the secret to our success, but
Like, now I'm like in an investing era where all this shit costs hella money.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm more like in like, nigga trying to spend money just on content and just
Hell yeah.
music and trying to elevate it.
Yeah.
But I buy shit like jewelry,
That's cool.
watches,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
you know,
Yeah, no.
yeah, normal. But it's just like, cars, I'm starting to realize is just ain't really worth it.
Nah.
It's not, bro.
Not unless you're gonna like build them, because I built lowriders.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so if you're gonna build them like old schools and shit like that, that's cool. But new cars, no.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a Maybach and a Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
And I barely be in them. I drive like Escalade
For real.
most of the time.
I got a Ferrari. I got a.
Damn, let me have it.
Yeah, I got my baby's mom a G-Wagon, and I got my mom a Porsche.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are like, you know,
What kind of Ferrari?
like a Spider.
I want one
Yeah.
so bad, bro.
Yeah, it's the
I know. I like. Yeah, I want one, bro.
yeah, it's the shit.
I want one.
Take your time.
Yeah.
I'm 37, so you know what I mean. You got time.
I'm 27.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got time.
Did you feel like you was old when you was 27?
Hell no.
Niggas think I'm old. They keep calling me Unc and shit.
Oh, you're definitely not bro. No, hell no. Bro, you're so young at 27. Like, you still got hell of life to live, bro. Like, you haven't even reached that second stage yet. Like, yeah. Nah, you good.
Would you were more like the 20s or the 30s?
The 30s.
For real?
Yeah, the 30s is the.
Damn, so I should be excited to be 30.
Hell yeah. I always tell people it's like, when you're in your 20s, especially doing what we do, like we're creative and we created a whole world basically.
But yeah.
I'm like, we created a whole world basically. We've been working since we were teenagers basically, you feel me? So it's like, you have superpowers, but you don't really know how to use them. Like, you're just going crazy right now. When you're in your 30s, you really learn how to use your superpowers. And you learn how to aim that and just, like, use your energy, like, in a whole totally different way, bro. And you learn how to preserve your energy, too, and, like, build that back up. You know what I mean? Like, you can get to a point where you're like, all right, I'm down. Like, now I'm gonna build myself back up. Like, you just at a whole different level in your 30s, bro. Decision making is way better. Relationships are way better. Family is way better. Like, you just have a whole complete, like, just way better understanding of life, dog. Like, yeah, like life in general. You as a person are gonna be the in your 30s, bro. I'm telling you.
That's good to hear, man.
Yeah.
I be feeling like I'm getting old though.
Nah, hell no. I think it's just because you think it might just because of what you do.
Like, I'm considered like old in my industry.
For sure.
Because it's like, I've been lit since I was 19.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I'm 27, it's something that have been watching me since they was 15, 14. Now these got babies at 21, so they look at me as like an old, but in reality, like, I'm not that.
No, you're not old.
Yeah.
I think the internet just ages. I'm gonna say y'all. I'm not even gonna say us.
Because me at my age, even though I've been through what I've been through, and like you said, I got fans that's that young. I don't feel like that ages you that much. You know what I'm saying? It's all about experience, and you got a lot of to still experience. You feel me?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things to still go through, so you're not done. Like, you know what I mean? Like you really just getting started. So those people might have grown and they got kids and whatever, but that's a new point in their life for them to follow you and you to lead them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, it's just really how you look at it. It's all about perspective, and like you'll never be new again. That's over with. It's a wrap.
Right.
like, you know what I mean? So,
I be having to tell myself that, because sometimes I be like, maybe like 2 years ago, I tried to like stop doing YouTube and just focus on music, but I can't really run from what.
That's your foundation, man. Like you can try to run from it, but that's still a house that you built. You know what I mean? So I'm always gonna put you because of that, and then you could do more there. You know what I mean? I feel like it's cool to pivot, but like the pivot should be like real life type. Like for me, everything that I do is my lifestyle. So if you followed me before, it was just because of my lifestyle, like what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna follow me later, it's really just gonna be based off of what I'm doing. So if I'm working out, if I'm with my kids, if whatever, that's just the reality of the situation. I'm not gonna put on like, I can't do anything else. That's what my life really is.
Right.
So everything in my business really revolves around that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how, to me, you stay in this for a long time, and that's how you stay like happy too, because everything revolves around real life.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, that's fine.
Hell yeah.
Right, man. How long it usually take you? Or do you freestyle or do you write?
I don't write on paper. I mean, I used to, and I still do sometimes, but when I record, I don't physically write. But I don't freestyle to the point where it's like 4 bars and then 8 bars. I do bar for bar for bar.
Oh, yeah.
So I just like punch in, like slow it down, like, you know what I mean?
All right, man.
So it's like improvisation type, you know? I guess you call it freestyle. I don't write.
Yeah. I don't write either. I mean, I write if I get stuck type.
Yeah.
But if I get stuck, I feel like I'm forcing the song.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I feel like every song writes itself.
Right.
Like it's already there.
Like every song,
you just gotta like find it.
Every song that I did that worked for me took the shortest amount of time.
For sure.
That's how I usually work.
For sure. Yeah, if you like start sweating, then it's over.
Right. You gotta get off that.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta like breathe. Like, wait a minute.
What you trying to make today?
It's up to you. I mean, I know you got hella beats, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have him play some beats.
Yeah, just something in like in the pocket. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like your style, you can adapt to like anything. Like you can rap really well, you got good voice, you got good timing, so you can adapt to anything. But I don't think there's like one type of beat where it's like, yo, DG has to rap over this type of beat. But like me, I have like a certain sound. So like I could do anything, but people are gonna want to hear that weird sound. So you just gotta find something. Yeah, we just gotta find something in that pocket. Yeah, hell yeah.
I'll let you pick the beat. Well, I usually like let them like, you pick what you like, and then they tell you if they.
It's pretty much what they want to hear anyway. So it's like we'll find something that's in that pocket and that they're like, hell yeah, for sure. And that shit don't take long anyway.
Shit, I'm ready, nigga.
Let's do it.
I'm fried, y'all.
Luke.
Weed work.
Best weed in the world. Best weed in the world. Yeah, sure. It's Louis weed now. My dad is down there, or he's bringing it up. What's up, man? You know, yeah, that's the best way to support. Bring your lungs. Yeah.
I can't long, for long, one more time. Yeah, those purples when you walk into the door. Walls. What you want, what you waiting for? Lord, I'm more. Oh, Lord. One more time. Ain't on your job, what you doing? Ain't on your job, what you doing? What you waiting for? We done, yeah. We I got more. We I got more. What you waiting for? We I got more plus the stars. What you waiting for? Yeah, yeah. Waiting for? Yeah, that. What you waiting for? Ain't tricking off, pressing on. What you waiting for? Wait, yeah, yeah. Waiting for? I got a flight, I got a board. What you waiting for? Yeah, that's hard. Let's stack that, baby. Baby. Yeah, right there. Ain't on your job, what you doing, what you waiting for? Weed, I got more, plus the stars, what you waiting for? Ain't tricking off, plus some more. Right there. Yeah, ain't tricking off, pressing on, what you waiting for? What you waiting for? Ain't tricking off, pressing on, what you waiting for? Yeah, right there. Ooh, that's hard. What you waiting for? I got a flight, I got a board, what you waiting for? And let me stay on the top. Yeah. Ain't on your job, what you doing, what you waiting for? Weed, I got more, plus the stars, what you waiting for? Ain't tricking off, pressing on, what you waiting for? I got a flat, I got a board, what you waiting for? That's hard. Getting flatter. Yeah, like that.
That sounds good.
Hey, DK, get some B-roll of like the same angle right there.
Dang, that sounds good.
Hey.
And after this, I gotta hear what it sounds like too.
Yeah, that's some player shit for you right there. Play it out loud, Aaron. Please, my brother. Oh, let me do one thing real quick. My bad. I didn't even say that. Give me that shit back. At the beginning of the verse, let me just ad-lib, like sing underneath. I'm running on, fall. I'm running on, fall. I'm running on, laying low. I got more running on. Yeah, buddy. All right.
My turn?
We're gonna play it out loud real quick.
I bet.
So niggas can hear it. So niggas can hear that magic real quick. No, I'm gonna switch your spots.
Oh, the carrot.
We could affect these niggas if I
At Bombas, we dream of comfort, movement, softness.
Us. And that's the big difference between, Drake and Jay, if you ask me. But because Drake is doing all this through a lawsuit. Like, we're not hearing his voice. Like, he's not saying, like, even if he was posted on his story saying, yo, this lawsuit is bigger than me. This is for all artists. That's why some people have the narrative to say, bro, maybe he was just salty, bro. You're doing this for yourself. Anyway, okay. So Drake has never engaged in any acts that would require he be placed on a neighborhood watch. He's never engaged in sexual relationships with a minor. He's never been charged, convicted of any criminal acts whatsoever. Okay? He then said, UMG. So by the way, I said all that to say, I'm not interested that much in defamation. I'm interested in this business play that Drake seemingly is trying to do. Right? And I would imagine the business play is, you guys try to state me and devalue me for my new negotiation. Not only am I going to get you for some damages, I'm also going to set up possibly my exit from the major label system. Now, it's up to you guys if you think Drake would ever leave the major label system, but that is the conversation. So UMG did so because I understood the recording inflammatory and shocking allegations were a gold mine. Spreading the defamatory material served multiple business purposes. Okay, so this is what we want to get into. First, the more people who listen to and stream the song, the more money they got, right? UMG owns Kendrick Lamar back catalog and recorded music, and the leadership had every incentive to prove it could maximize its sales, only after recently persuading him to get into a direct licensing deal for a limited recording commitment, okay? So yeah, Kendrick, even though he's with PG Lang, he has a direct licensing agreement with UMG, and that licensing agreement allows UMG to exploit the music, but he still owns the masters. So Kendrick does own these new masters right here. Says first, the more people, okay, cool. And then third, and said third, in contrast with Kendrick's new first direct deal, UMG's, okay, here we go. Yeah, but they don't give details on this. UMG's contract with Drake was near fulfillment, and on information and belief, they anticipated that extending Drake's contract would be costly. By devaluing Drake's music, I can see it. By devaluing his music and brand, they would gain leverage. So this is the most important, if you ask me, angle. That's why people would try to support Drake, right? Because if there's this thought that the music industry is damn near almost pretty much a Ponzi scheme, and this it's like this gamut in the sense of it's a unlosable game for the companies themselves, but for the artists, you're risking everything. For example, the labels sign. They own 85% of all the hot songs or all the songs on the Billboard Hot 100 on average at any time. And sometimes it's even 90%. So if any money's coming into music, they're making it, right? They're not seen as a monopoly. So they're making most of the real money coming into music. They also, when they have to lose leverage because an artist is getting too big, they could kill that artist and make another one. So essentially, they're playing with house money, and anytime they build artists up, and when they have to, pay too much, they kill that artist and they bring another one up. And that's like this idea that people kind of have. People thought about 50 Cent. Well, 50 Cent was one of the hottest artists in the world, and it's supposedly because he had this disagreement with Interscope, Jimmy Iovine specifically, at the time, he felt like they sabotaged or torpedoed his career. Anyway, so UMG's campaign was successful. The recording cloaks clever, dangerous lyrics behind a catchy beat and inviting hook, capitalizing on those attributes. UMG used every tool at his disposal to make sure the world would hear that Drake likes him young. Unlike any other song that Kendrick released, this song is played many billions of times. The false central message has calcified into accepted fact via social media and legacy media channels, broadcast in dozens of languages at minimum, Hundreds of millions of people span the globe. It's not just rap fans who now believe Drake is a certified pedophile, because it's not just only rap fans his music is exposed to. Instead, the recording has become ubiquitous, in significant part because UMG's deliberate efforts designed to accomplish that. Okay, all right, cool. I'm gonna do a little bit of skipping. Oh, they mentioned the Super Bowl here. They say billions to play weren't enough. They said long.
A fifth third better means an early payday. Terry, it's coming early.
Okay, I got the bag, I got the keys, what do you call it?
Publicity campaigns to arrange for the recording to be performed at the most significant and viewed cultural events of the year, the Super Bowl. The recording was performed at the 2025 Super Bowl and broadcast to the largest audience for the Super Bowl halftime show ever. 133 million people, include millions of children and millions more who have never before even heard the song or any of the songs that preceded. It was a first, and hopefully will be the last. The Super Bowl halftime show orchestrated to assassinate the character of another artist. UMG is pretty much responsible for legally putting that music out, and they're saying it was exploited by content creators on TikTok and whatever. Okay, cool. Now they mentioned Spotify. Spotify is actually not sued here, but they did. Drake did withdraw his motion to sue or to have Spotify in this lawsuit when he had the discovery portion, which was called petition. All right, let me see if anything else that's good. Drake was targeted by armed intruders. Okay, we read that already. They said the mob-led responses. At one point, flyers were plastered all over Toronto with a photo of Drake and a Canadian YouTuber who was sentenced to 3 years in prison for sexual assault with the words, "Canadian predators gotta stick together." And the public response intensified following the 2025 Grammys and Super Bowl, both of which featured the defamatory material. Each of the prestigious and high-exposure events introduced new listeners to the recording, causing even more people to be duped into believing Drake was a pedophile. Not only did streams of the recording increase significantly following the two mega cultural events, but threats against Drake and his family did as well. Okay. Okay. They bring up Lucian Grange. They said Lucian Grange doesn't like allegations against him. When he leads UMG, and when he was sued alongside Diddy, he went crazy in his response and said the offensive false allegation of the criminal behavior were libelous. Okay? And, all right. Let's keep it going. Now, this is where it's interesting. So many months prior to filing this litigation, Drake attempted to address these claims privately with UMG. He believed that Lucian Grange should be held accountable for these decisions and how they conduct themselves. If UMG proposed security